There are games you lose on the scoreboard, and there are games you lose to the universe, to bad luck, to fate, to that thing called vuluke. The duel between the Bills and Broncos was one of those games that makes you scream, lose your voice, scare your daughter, question your life, and still end up owing someone dinner. It was a great football game, full of big plays, unforgivable mistakes, and decisive moments that changed everything in seconds. But for those who had money on the line, especially on Buffalo's side, it was a real emotional roller coaster from start to finish.
I love Aqib Talib. He's my guy. He's my debate partner. I've screamed until I can't talk anymore. He's my debate partner on Arena Gridiron. It's a great show. Love doing it. But he's a voodoo wizard. He's got some doll of me wherever he is, sticking pins in it. Game after game, he beats me out of dinner bets. You have to understand, in my career, I have dominated every betting partner I've ever had, going all the way back. The great Derek Brooks still owes me a dinner. Warwick Dunn still owes me a dinner. Paul Pierce still owes me a dinner. I've won countless dinners through the years, and then I started debating and betting my guy Shannon Sharpe cases of Diet Mountain Dew. That was his idea from the start of Undisputed 2016. And I swear I ended my partnership with Shannon. I think I was 70 plus cases ahead. And freaking Aqib just keeps sticking pins in the voodoo doll. Every game I've lost has been bad luck upon worse luck, upon voodoo luck. I've screamed my guts out. My little girl Hazel's at my feet right now. She thinks I've lost my mind. I'm losing my voice. It was a great football game to watch, unless you had a freaking dinner bet on Buffalo to win the game. And 1,000 things happened. I won't bore you with all those, but I will say this. With under a minute left, the Broncos at home were freaking cooked. They were in big trouble because they had to score a touchdown. They needed a touchdown. They were down 4. And they get it down at the 26-yard line with 55 seconds left. And what happens to me? I got one corner who's really playing his ass off for the Buffalo Bills, especially last month. Tre'Davious White came back from the quote-unquote dead. Pro Bowl player, playing like a Pro Bowl player again. And I don't know what happened. Maybe I'll find out later. But somehow, on the play of the game, the play of the night, Tre'Davious White goes out of the game. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm losing my voice. He's over there. Show him on the sideline. He's doing something. No. Just suck it up and play fucking football. Just play. Just stay. Just, it's almost over. And they bring in the backup Jackson, and Sean Payton says, "Thank you." And they run a double move. And here's what killed me. There's only one Bronco that I like. Only one, because I grew up rooting for the University of Oklahoma. I said when he was at OU, he's a really good player, and he should have gone in the first round. He went in the second. They stole him. He's a game breaker. And they run a double move on the backup corner because Tre'Davious White's over there. I don't know what. I don't know. Maybe he got tired up in the mile high. I don't know what he was doing. And Bo Nix, I don't like Bo Nix because Aqib loves Bo Nix. Now I'm going to have to wear a Bo Nix jersey on Monday. God. And he threw a sweet ball. It was perfect. And Marvin Mims made a great catch and did get his feet down. I give you that. And that killed me because that was the ultimate game saver. It wasn't the ultimate game winner, but it was the game saver because it's a touchdown on the backup corner. Then Tre'Davious White comes back in. He's okay. Yeah, he unraveled at the end. He got the late pass side. They were just on fumes at that point. I was just tweeting, just get it over with. I'm just tired of of rooting my guts out in vain because I'm going to get voodoo lucked. And that was it. Okay, so that's how I lost that bet, was that play right there. So think about this. Think about Buffalo. They committed 3 turnovers to 0. They didn't take the ball away once. Denver doesn't take the ball away, and they took it away 3 times. Yet Buffalo had 440. I kept telling Akib for weeks, your defense is overrated. It's way overrated. 449 yards. Buffalo went up and down the field and often looked like the better team. Ran it down their throats, James Cook. 10 of 15 on 3rd down. But it looked like the Bills were about to go up 14-3, and at the 30-yard line, just after Josh Allen had run for 26 yards and just trucked Hufanga, just trucked him, just ran his ass over. Then he trucks James Cook and blasts the ball out of his hand. You can't do it. You're going to go up 14-3. You're going to win the game. Nope, gone. Then at the end of the half, Josh Allen's trying to make some wild play and throws the ball backward. I don't know what he's doing. And gives them an easy field goal, and they're up 10 at half. And then opening possession of the second half, it's Buffalo's ball. You can get back in the game. And Josh goes blind standing there, and Benito came from the blind side and just rocked him, strip sacked him. Okay. And I got to tell you, Josh Allen missed 4 big throws in this game. He missed 4 throws in this game, all of which could have won the game. It's just that's just bad Josh. That's not bad luck. That's just bad Josh. Because off the, Buffalo gets the interception on Bo Nix. Oh, that was the one turnover. I'm sorry, they did have a turnover. So it wasn't 3-0 because I forgot about that one. But Josh Allen just throws it right back to him with the deep underthrow on Curtis Samuel. It's just an underthrow, and the safety picks it. You just got to if you get the ball out there to Curtis Samuel, it's a touchdown. Bo Nix made throws that Josh didn't make. Then there's that 3rd and 8 down at the 12-yard line when they wound up having to take the field goal that made it 4 points. But he's got Shakir on the wide receiver screen, and he kind of double clutches it and then throws it in the dirt, throws it in the ground. Shakir picked it up caught it off the turf, so it didn't count. But I think he could have gone. And then he's got the throw late in the 4th quarter. He's got the throw before they made the 50-yarder to Dawson Knox. And Dawson Knox is open at the 5-yard line, and he just airmails him. He just threw it way too high. I know he had pressure in the pocket. I got it. But Bo Nix had pressure in the pocket. And then the crazy play of the game is just an underthrow. He had Brandon Cooks on McMillan. He had him. You just got to get the ball out there. You got to get it out. It needed to be a good yard farther, maybe 2 yards farther. And Brandon Cooks is gone. He's got a step on McMillan. And instead, McMillan's able to, because Brandon Cooks had to stop for the ball, Brandon Cooks was able to get his hands in there. And I thought Brandon Cooks had it to the ground, but they're not going to give you that. And McMillan just took it away from him as he rolled on the ground without complete. I think McMillan just took the ball out of his hand. So maybe it's a lost fumble. I don't know what it is, but it's a lost ball. And it all happened because Josh Allen didn't get the ball far enough. So I just gave you 4 throws where I got 2 deep underthrows, both of them picked. And I've got low to Shakir and high to Dawson Knox. And those are game winner plays. If you're that guy, if you're Superman, you make a couple of those throws. But he made none of those throws, and that's the game. And yet the game is, I got it circled right here. It's Tre'Davious White goes out. That's the game. That's it. Buffalo, despite everything I just said, is going to win the football game if Tre'Davious White doesn't go over on the I don't know what you're doing. And then he comes back. He's okay. I don't know. Every game I lost to him. Every game. I lost the Eagles at Bills when Josh Allen, of all people, threw it in the dirt to Shakir on a 2-point play to win the game. And he missed him by 5 yards. And I'm like, what? He missed him by 5. It's for a dinner, and I lost. I had Texans at home against Broncos, and C.J. Stroud gets concussed early in the second quarter, and Texans are up 3-0. They're going to win the game if C.J. just stays upright. And that's how every game I lost is voodoo luck. It's voodoo doll, pins. He's sticking pins in some voodoo doll. And then this was unfair. I tweeted about this. We didn't talk about it on the show because we just wanted to keep it a secret. But today, Aqib went to Denver because Sean Payton asked him to come to Denver and paid his way to Denver, obviously, to give a pregame talk. And I'm sure he blew the roof off the locker room. Aqib, he is, what a great speaker he is. And I'm sure he got them mile high before the game. And I'm saying, well, that's not fair. We got a dinner on the game. I don't get to talk to the Bills before the game. Obviously, Aqib won a Super Bowl ring as a Bronco back in the 2015 season Super Bowl over Cam Newton. He and TJ Ward, who battled with me on Arena Gridiron, they both won. But I lost again. And I don't get it. I'm lucky until now. I've run into my nemesis. I've run into voodoo luck, scary bad luck. I don't understand it. I can't explain it. I'm lucky until now. I can't beat this. I can't beat Tre'Davious White. Oh, I got to go out of the game. I don't know why. I just got to go stand on the sideline. So Sean Payton say, right there. Double move to Marvin Mims, the only player that I like on the team, and he beat me. Thank you. Congratulations, Aqib Talib. I will wear a Bo Nix jersey on Monday's show. I promise you. And if you haven't watched it, you should, because it's the best show out there by far. If you care about the NFL in these playoffs, it's the best show by far. You can find it on The Arena YouTube channel. It starts 2:30 Eastern time on Monday, 2:30 to 4:30. It'll be epic. It'll be nuclear. I'm going to unleash just about how lucky he is. Voodoo lucky. I don't know. He's got a little doll of me. Maybe he'll bring it. He's got this little Lieb doll that he has, this little bobblehead. He's got a bobblehead of me that's a voodoo doll that he just sticks pins in. Congratulations, Aqib. Luck you. Luck you.
In the end, it wasn't just Trent Davis, the hit leaving the field. It wasn't just the perfect double move, nor just Bo Nix's surgical pass. The game was decided in the details, which pile up until they become an avalanche. Avoidable turnovers, poorly placed passes, missed opportunities, and that exact moment when everything starts to go wrong at once. Josh Allen had a chance to win, several actually, and didn't take advantage. Davis survived, executed when he needed to, and moved on. As for the bets, well, some losses aren't technical, they're spiritual. All that's left is to accept the result, pay for dinner, put on the promised jersey, and move on. Because in the NFL, just like in betting, the game never forgives.